Hey, so I was having a conversation recently, very beautiful conversation with a black man about some of the recent events and his experience, and he said something that really, yeah, was a light bulb for me. He said that when things like that happen and his white friends or white people in his life that he's close to don't reach out to him, don't bring it up, or just, yeah, reach out, how are you doing, or recognize that this is a thing going on in the world and it may impact him. um, that that it hurts, that he feels hurt. And of course, I'm, not saying every black person's experience is that every time like that. But yeah, it was a real learning for me. It was a real, like, oh, yeah. I feel some shame to say that. I know, yeah, like recognizing my own lack of knowledge, my ignorance. That, uh, yeah, I don't think I ever really thought about that before. And just like another thing that struck me recently was, um, yeah. So this Cuddlist is one of the organizations that I'm trained through as a professional cuddler. And on the message board, she was asking, like, the company, like board organization of Cuddlist, to um, talk about these issues more. I don't remember the details, but one of the things that just really struck me that she said was, like, basically, uh, your silence is deafening. Um, so it really reminded me that silence, when I'm silent and when anyone's silent about something, it's not necessarily like a neutral stance or message, that it can actually communicate a very strong and loud message. And I think in this case, for me, when I'm silent around these things, yeah, it's like communicating that it's okay, or it's not important enough, or I don't know, I'm not willing to take the time and energy, or the emotional risk or things to bring this stuff up, to talk about it, to try to make the world a better place in these terms, make me a better person around these things. So, yeah, um, what I'm offering myself and you, if it fits for you, is that I'm finding, if we go in with the right intentions of being willing to learn, trying to, like, genuinely do good. I like this idea from a coach I've learned from. Her name's Melissa Ford. Just in general, she talks about, like, how being honest, open, and willing, and for me, humility as well. Um, I'm finding, I believe, when I go forward in that way and have these conversations or ask questions or talk about with anyone, with white people, people of color, etc., that um, it's a lot better. It makes, and I'm repeating, it makes the world a better place, makes me a better person than when I stay silent or stay in my fear and smallness. Even when I mess up, I believe it helps me learn, as long as I'm really open to listening and learning and, yeah, seeing my faults.